Quick little video update because we're about to enter silly hour because the trade deadline is actually 3 o'clock and trades trickle in just leading up to it and just right after it. So let's just get right to it. The Colorado Avalanche acquired Derek Brassard from the Florida Panthers, a team who I don't know what they think they are, in exchange for a third-round pick. I hear they're in on Panarin and Bobrovsky, but maybe that's an off-season thing and they're maybe offloading Hoffman and they just got rid of Brassard, who they just got. The Florida Panthers are an adventure. Colorado is a little more straightforward. The main criticism of this team is, well, they only have the one line. Bringing in Brassard helps bolster the rest of their offense. And because all teams' top competition is going to be worrying about the big line, McKinnon, Rantanen, and Landeskog, maybe this could work to Brassard's advantage. Maybe he pots a few points. Maybe he goes on a hot streak and teams go, you know what, we should cover him instead. And all of a sudden, they leave the top line exposed. And as Drew tells me, the top line has been split up for 4 games. So you want to make half a dozen videos a day, do you? Well, that's even better then, isn't it, Drew? With all the more reason to bolster your offense, you're just that much more even throughout the lineup. Not to mention, Semyon Varlamov just named the first star of the NHL this week. Good little deal for Colorado, because not only does it make them stronger, but if they happen to miss the playoffs because they're one of those teams on the bubble, it's a third-round pick. Now, Colorado is able to say, it's a third-round pick. Easy for them to say, they have 2 firsts. The Columbus Blue Jackets, on the other hand, have next to nothing left, because they are just swinging for the fences. The Blue Jackets just acquired Adam McQuaid, who they actually drafted in the first place from the New York Rangers in exchange for a 4th-round pick this year and a 7th-round pick this year. Now, McQuaid's easy. What does he bring to Columbus? He brings Now, McQuaid is easy. What does he bring to Columbus? He brings size, meanness, toughness. He's won a Stanley Cup before, and not to mention right-hand shot defenseman. Everyone seems to want those. And New York, they're rebuilding. Get picks. Why not? Here's the fascinating part. Here are all the draft picks that Columbus has for this draft. Their own 3rd-round pick, Calgary's 7th-round pick, and that's it. That's all they got. They don't have a 1st-rounder this year. They don't have a 2nd-rounder this year, or the next year, or the year after that. They don't have a 2nd-rounder for 3 straight years. And if Matt Duchene re-signs with the team, they won't have a 1st-rounder until 3 years from now. So, can they convince Bobrovsky to stay with the team because they're showing, hey, we're really in this to win this? Can they keep Panarin with the team? Can they at very least keep a Dzingel or a Duchene? But then is there less incentive to keep Duchene? Because if you do keep Duchene, you have to give up another 1st-round pick, and you already know you don't have any. It's a really interesting deal for Columbus, but as a lot of my friends like to say, that's tomorrow me's problem. If you're a Blue Jackets fan, you can't worry about tomorrow me's problems. You got to worry about right now. And right now, the Blue Jackets look poised to really make a run of this. Maybe win the Metro, and maybe win the thing. Producer Drew has wisely advised